the director, has given me the thumbs up. He said, born ready, Paul. That was what I said. That was what I said.
I can't believe I'm actually telling you to speak up.
It's going to be a quiet one today. You know why? Why is it going to be quiet?
I know why.
I know why.
Do they know why?
They're going to miss her.
I missed her, like hole in the head.
I miss her. Anyway, it is going to be a quiet one today. You only have me, and I'm very shy and retiring. And you have Victor behind the camera, but we don't have the giggling hyena in the changing room. The boss is not with us today. She is having a well-deserved week off, and she's spending some time with her family. So what that means is when she comes back from Essex, that it'll take a couple of days for us to really understand what she's saying, because she will be even more Wenglish Essex than she normally is. You never believe, how many years has she lived in Wales?
About
A long
20, isn't
time,
it?
20, 30, I don't know, a long time. And we do still struggle. But anyway, she will be sadly missed by myself. I know she'll be missed by Victor, and I even more so, I know that she will be missed by you girls, because she does create a little bit of mayhem, and she does encourage me to be badly behaved. So it's probably going to be a very, very tame and well-behaved show today. Those that have just maybe clicked on, good morning to the regulars. Those that have never clicked on before and have just suddenly come across me, I'm Jodie. I'm the owner of the QueenBee boutique in Paramour that specialises in occasion wear and casual wear. We're a destination boutique because there's not many there's not many independent boutiques on the high street anymore, and certainly those that specialise to the level of what's the word I'm looking for? The variety of what we specialise in. So we have customers that travel to us from all over the country. We are very blessed. And we're online. So if you're an online shopper or have never shopped online before, I know already there will be a plethora of ladies who have never visited the boutique and have only ever shopped online. And I know that they will only say good things about the advice that we give, the packing, and certainly how quickly that we get your parcels to you. Anyway, so welcome. Paul's given me the heads up. There's quite a few people already online this morning. So this morning's show cannot start without me making a reference to last Sunday. What a day. So very briefly, 21 of us took to Dublin for the day. I launched back at the beginning of the year that I was going to take my team to Dublin for the day as a thank you for everything that they do for us and they do for you and us as a business. But there was a twist. I said, I'm going to take you to Dublin for the day, but we're going to invite our customers. And every customer that books their place on our plane, we're going to give them a £50 voucher. Anyway, we end up with 21 of us last Sunday hitting Dublin. It was phenomenal. And since last Sunday, there's been ladies that have said, oh, I wish I'd come. I didn't know anybody and nobody would come with me, or I didn't want to come on my own. I feel very blessed that there were ladies that did come on their own, and we fully embraced those ladies. They were part of us. We weren't individuals. We weren't, ones or twos or threes. There was no clique going on last Sunday. We were the QueenBee girls on tour to Dublin for the day. And I think there was a lot of bonding going on, and there were a lot of special moments. We walked, we did some culture, we did a boat trip, we did some drinking, we did a lot of laughing, we did some dancing. But you know what? If you didn't want to dance, you didn't have to dance either. There were some very poignant moments, and one of those is a very, very good customer of ours, and her sister, who's an online customer. They took to the dance floor before anybody else took to the dance floor. And I thought, oh gosh, they're up. Usually I'm first up and getting everybody cheered up. And a song came on, Three Little Birds, and it was a poignant song. It was their mum's song. And do you know what? Those girls were dancing on that floor to Three Little Birds, and in the middle of them was a white feather. Incredible. I'm just going to leave that thought with you. But it was incredible. We aren't going to go to Dublin for the day again, but I am going to do something else. I just don't know what, and I don't know when, but it will be next year. I have got some events organised this year, in store and online, but in terms of taking to the road as such, or the air or plane or train or whatever, we will do something next year. So don't be shy next time, join in. Anyway, Paul, who's on?
So Marie Moore says morning all. Lorraine Smiles says good morning both. Jackie Rattenbury says morning all. Liz Jones says good morning. Snap, have that coat and camel pins on today. Ira Owen says morning all. Janet Johnson says good morning, Jodie, and the lovely Paul from Kidderminster. Emma Paramour says morning from Cornwall. Catherine Connolly says morning both. Marie Moore.
They're all wide awake this morning. Last week they were.
Marie Moore says it was amazing. Lovely to see the names watching, and now they are friends.
Oh, it really was something quite special.
That's obviously Dublin she's on about, isn't it?
Yes.
Alison Channing says good morning. Oh, Lily Grace says tuned in from Bali.
Oh, not that we're jealous. In fact, she said to us, no, it wasn't her, it was Ross. Do a spontaneous trip and get on a plane to Bali was what we had this morning.
And Julie Cannon says, oh, what a lovely story with the sisters. Good morning, lovelies.
And I will say, I have had permission to tell that story. I don't ever disclose people's, personal things without getting permission.
Andrew Nolan says good morning both. Amanda Fenton says good morning both. Glad you had a fab day. Would have loved to join you if I hadn't have been in the Cardiff half. Sounds fab.
Clever girl. Mind you, we were probably more shattered than you were doing the Cardiff half. It was a 22-hour day.
Meg says good morning both. Listening whilst driving up to Ross on Wye. Looking beautiful as always, Jodie.
Oh, thank you, everyone. I'll just make reference to the outfit because somebody said, oh, I've got that jacket and pins camel. This is my outfit. I sort of did that last week, and it's happened that I've done it again this week. So this is on the rail, but this is actually mine. And the rail is looking fabulous. It is totally, fully coordinated on this rail that there's options, but you could choose any of these options and they all go together. A mixture of brands.
Natalie Pinch says good morning all. Had an amazing time last week. Jenny Smith says morning Jodie and the Queen Bee team. Seeing that feather was incredible. Such a special day.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry. Honestly, it was so special and very funny, and it was just every emotion that you could possibly put into a box and package it up with a big fat Queen Bee black bow on it. That was what we had in Dublin last week. It makes me feel very, very proud that we are so much more than a ladies' boutique. And I think Dublin encapsulated all of that. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about Dublin too much more because all you people that didn't come, you're just going to be super jealous. But just watch this space for what we do next time. So, I have got a couple of announcements. So, there's 2 events coming up. Last week, I announced the first one. And the first one was Wicked Wednesday, which is when we start to show you and give you all the gifting ideas. The things are coming into the shop and they are selling. So Tara and I are dusting off our witches' caps. We're going to have a little nod to Halloween, 2 days early. And we're going to do a live, I think we said 6 o'clock, a 6 o'clock start, I think.
Wicked Wednesday, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock start. So that day, get home from work early, do dinner early or late, whichever way you are as Nita. Wicked Wednesday, 29th of October. Tara and I are going to take to the boutique and show you some great Christmas gifting. Now, the other event, we did one in September, which was an event in store, which supported my chosen charity, Face Up Cymru. We had a fantastic evening, just all the things that we're saying about Dublin, we said about the event in store. And again, lots of people said, oh, I wish I came. So we have now got a firm date for the next one, which is going to be, it's a Wednesday again, and I know people have got yoga and all sorts of things going on a Wednesday, but it works for the team. And the whole team support this, so I have to make sure that the day works for them. So Wednesday, the 26th of November, it will be Christmas themed. There will be treats, there will be goodie bags, there will be a raffle, there will be alcohol, that there will only be 50 tickets. And I will say to you, we have already sold 20% of those tickets already, because it was so special in Dublin that I offered the girls that came to Dublin to buy their tickets first. So the 26th of November, charity event, Face Up Cymru, to support Face Up Cymru, 50 tickets only, and the tickets are now available online. They're only £10, that money goes to charity. Paul and I then put on a bit of a spread. It'll probably be chocolates and all sort of Christmassy things, mince pies, or mince tarts as the boss calls them, and some fizz. And if you can't come to that event but feel very strongly about wanting to support what we do, the big thing that came across, we had an amazing raffle. So if you want to personally donate a raffle prize, or if you've got a business and you want to donate something, or you want to put your business in our goodie bag with a voucher or a little sample or a gift or a money off, then please get in touch with us. Everything will be greatly received, and it just makes more fun and joy for the evening. So I'll leave that with you. Wednesday, the 26th of November. I'm sure people who haven't watched me before are probably now saying, shut up talking and get on with the clothes. I am just going to say one more thing, and that is, some of you have seen a video of me in bed this morning. I have a little twist at the end of the show, something that you wouldn't normally expect me to end up in the finale outfit on my Saturday live. So stay tuned to the end, because this one is fabulous and it's very me. Paul, before I go on to the clothes. Oh!
So, Amanda Fenton said, oops, full disclosure, supporting our 100 runners, not actually running. That story of the sisters brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, special.
Sean Bevan says, good morning, everybody. Our lovely story about the sisters. Jenny Smith said again, everywhere we go, people ask us who we are and where we come from, and we tell them. And Angie
There's
Smith.
a song there, I think.
Angie Smith says, looking fabulous as always. Dawn Evans says, good morning, guys. Fantastic trip to Dublin. Memories and friendships made to last for always. Janice Rosser says, morning both. Looking forward to today's surprises, though my bank account isn't. Annette Cox says, good morning. And I think that's it. If I've missed anybody, I apologise. Paramour Norton says, good morning.
I love all the engagement today.
Yeah.
We don't need the boss, because
No.
maybe they suppress them engaging with us. No, but we do want it back next week. So, and there will be a live next week. Okay, so I'm going to kick straight into, this is my outfit, but it is available. Well, the boots, the waistcoat and the jacket, these are old trousers. So I always say to you, dig in your wardrobe, get it sorted, get it colour coordinated, or I put my trousers together in colour block and then I put my tops together. So I've got a million trillion white blouses, they're all together, then I've got my jumpers together, etc, etc. So when you colour block and sort your wardrobe a little bit, it's very easy to see them, or what will cross coordinate with your new pieces. So these are very old, these are Wendy Wide legs, but I just thought it was quite nice to bring a bit of camel. Actually, the truth is, oh yeah, camel, no, you can't. Stop it. The truth is, I have got cream trousers, and I would have put cream trousers on, but they weren't ironed. So that is actually the truth of why I've got these on. So I'm going to kick into, this is Malissa J, Ash 30, $49.99. This trouser has been phenomenal. It is coming back into stock. We do have some stock of the cream. The reason that I've got the cream isn't because this was the lesser colour, is because I bought more cream than anything else, because I'm a massive fan of winter whites and all the colour palettes this year, this colour does look fantastic with all of that. So that is why we've got Ash 30. So they call it cream or stone. Either way, you'll know because there's a picture on it. They call it stone. This is available. It is coming back into stock in black, wine, and a new colour, navy. Now, if you want any of this, we haven't actually put the navy online yet. I don't know how quick the office girls are. They may even be able to load that as a product, because then you can put email when out of stock. So you can register your email, and then when the black and the wine come back in, possibly the navy, or if you just say, I want navy, we'll make sure that you're updated. This is an amazing trouser. I've actually got 2 pairs of these myself, thinking I'll always have a pair in the wardrobe. I just need to get my act together and do some ironing, and I will have 2 pairs back in the wardrobe. So that's the bottoms. The waistcoat, this is now quite limited. This is Paramour 8064, $29.99. And then this is the jacket, 2 sizes, small, medium, medium, large. I'm wearing small, medium. Both pieces also come in black. I did show these last week. However, I think it was last week. The weeks go by so quickly. I have shown them. This jacket literally sold out before I got back to the boutique from the studio, and it is only a 3-minute walk from the live. So I managed to secure some more stock. So hence why we have this. I don't want to give you the code on this one. Hence why we have this back in stock. 8073 AR 49.99. Lovely weight. Lovely. Somebody's asking for length. He's got to take measure. From the collar to the
trousers. Length of the trousers.
Of the ash. Okay. Inside leg. Ash. I think we've done this before. Maybe we need to put this, once we've measured it, maybe we need to put it on the description of the product. That would be good on all trousers, really. Inside leg 30-inch inside leg. I'm 5'4", and they're quite a good length on me. You can see they're not short. I either need to wear a chunky trainer or a little block heel boot. If I'm in a complete flat, then I would need to have them shortened. Let me take that jacket off, and you can see the waistcoat. So, as I said, this is a restock. It will not be restocked again. And I think that's a great piece that takes you. Look, I promise you, this is mine. I haven't taken the label off yet.
No, the other one.
No, this is this one. No, this isn't the first time I've worn this one, but this is the first time I've worn this today, because I feel that it is getting a little autumnal. Would you say?
Definitely.
A little autumnal. Any questions?
No. Ange Goodman says she's definitely not going to miss the trip next time.
It'll be something really bizarre next time. It'll be something completely different, and you'll probably go, why on earth would I want to do that? But it's about the company and the fun, in my opinion. Norma
Boffy says on Insta, go to Inverness, you'll have a blast.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave out the whole plane, train, automobile. It was very, very stressful for me pulling it all together, I have to say. Right, I'm going to put on, what am I going to put on? I'm going to put on these. I'm so spoilt for choice here, because everything goes with everything. So I'm going to pull these on, and I'm going to pull this shirt in. So I've got a bit of a base. So Paul, chat away.
Oh dear. So all I need from you are the codes of those 2 items whilst you're changing before you put them on. Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's for free.
There you are. See, I wasn't listening again.
I'll be quick.
Yeah.
I forgot a vest top, so but somebody actually said to me, it was great that you're very authentic and real, and it was great that actually you changed with your bra. And I said, it's fine. I guess the bra is probably more covered up than a bikini, and I didn't have any weirdos message me, so we'll see what else goes with these trousers, and you might see the bra again today. It's exactly the same bra as last week. Luckily my bras don't need ironing. and they definitely are in and out the wash like.
So Cheryl Crean has asked, is the detail in gold? But I'm not quite...
Yes, so it's like a, let me come in. So I think that was on Insta. It's like a little a gold thread on that. And then the buttons then as well are lovely on there. Oh, there's the button, pearl and gold. I've actually got some amazing earrings as well. That I meant to bring those in and show. There's so much to show you. We really don't sort of cover it off on these Saturday lives. So when you come into the shop, it is like Hamleys for kids, really. So if you can visit and you've never visited and you're not too far away, and you want to go to lunch or you want a hotel, or just ask us and we'll give you some advice of where to eat and where to stay.
So Janice Bray says, yep, Carol and I would like to be in the list, listening here from Tenerife.
Yes, we just missed them.
Oh, did we?
Yes, remember they
Yeah,
went,
oh yeah. Are they
went,
still there?
Yes, I think they went for 3 weeks.
Wow. What list?
Probably the list for Dublin.
Oh, I see, for the trip.
The next trip, but we don't have a list, so we'll just have to watch the lives and find out where we're going. So this is, you know when I say you can just dress however you want, this is almost like a tracksuit bottom, but I would wear it with this frilly blouse. So this is Felicity. We had this in cream, we've got it in black. I didn't show it in black and navy, but you could wear that with a trainer, you could wear it with a boot. That's a gorgeous Marco Tozzi taupey coloured boot there. Great trainer here with heavenly feet, almost a bit of sort of Fendi-esque print here on the side. This will definitely be some sort of designer style trainer. Super comfortable. One of the girls had this in Dublin and her feet were very, very comfortable today. But if a chunky boot's more your style, then we got this as well. This is Luna, so just to show you options, that would look really, really lovely with that. So you're mixing up the sort of fancy, the sporty look, and a comfy, chunky look there as well. As I said, there's no rules. This is down to how you want to put all of this together. So I'm not going to try and do all these labels because I think they'll probably put the links on.
So the links are on, but we've also pinned the collection to the top of the actual feed.
So do you want me to call them out?
And the collection is on the online store right at the top as well. You can just click that.
Okay, so I'll say that in more clearer. So go to our website, go to the top of the website page, click on there, that takes you straight to the link. All of this has been put in one collection, Jodie's Saturday Live, and within the commentary of what's going on, there is the collection link as well. Do you want me to call out the codes? Okay, if that's not enough, here we go.
643T.
643T, and they're about £50, 49, something
I can't
like
see, I
that.
haven't got my glasses on. They are £45.99.
£45.99. Beautiful trousers. In fact, I started the show off last Saturday in these, but with a geo stripe. This is a taut stripe. I've got trousers like this from last year, and I was out having a drink with a friend last night, and she's got these in khaki, and she put something together, and it looked, she had a cream coat in the khaki with this in khaki stripe. So you girls are getting really, really expert at putting your collections together as well. So what could we wear with this? Now, I've got some beautiful Malissa J faux fur. So I am going to show you some faux fur that you could just put over anything, and all of these pieces that I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is Melissa GC20523 Swirl Longline Julie, £126.99. Now, there is not a lot of these faux fur pieces in the boutique. What I would also say is those that have visited this week have tried and tested and purchased some of this faux fur. Well,
Purchased.
they have, because they didn't want to, and they came in because they had a voucher that they'd been sent, and then people were buying it because they loved it, because the quality is phenomenal. I'm going to show you various options. So this is swirl long line gilet. Fit is going to be generous. This is going to fit up to, I would say, 18 from a size 12. If you're a size 8, 10, you may feel it a little bit oversized for you, unless you like oversized. We do have girls size 8, 10 that like the oversized look. You've got the little hook and eyes on here, so that will do up if you want to. I'm not a big doer-upper person myself. Very, very nice indeed. Now we have got all of the matching accessories. So this little number, is it this one? No, not that one. Have we got that in swirl? Black, maybe not, maybe not. This is swirl, sorry. It's so fresh in that I'm just trying to get my head around it. So lovely, sort of over sacky sized faux fur bag. So you've got your short handle and you've got your long handle. So you can go crossbody with this. I think every one of us in Dublin had a crossbody bag because we wanted our hands free for a drink and a little jig. So you're going to get quite a lot in there. Love the little sort of gold brassware on this. 2 handles, and you can, if you don't like that on when you've gone crossbody, you can remove one or t'other. You're going to want codes, Paul, are you?
Yes, please.
This is GC20711, and this bag is $42.99. So that is that one. It also comes in a stone colour. So this would have looked lovely with the outfit that I had on first, but I also think stone always looks lovely over black as well. So if you've got the ash, oops, it easy. If you've got the ash trouser in stone, that would look $1 million with that. And then there's lots of options. So the Henver shirt that I showed you last week in black and white also comes, I think they call this ancient scroll. So that would make a fantastic combination as well. We'll see how much time we've got to how many of these combos that I can put on, but there are so many combos. But I think it really doesn't matter what you do. There are no rules here. It is down to you, because at the end of the day, you can't buy it all. Well, you can if you want to, but there's a lot to buy there, and it is just down to you how you style it up. So that's the MalissaJ in the cream or the stone with this beautiful chevron, perfectly lined, front and back. And then we have got, not the big bag this time, but we have got the little crossbody bags. So these $22.99. Amazing Christmas presents. If there's any left, this will be part of Wicked Wednesday for sure. GC 20707, $22.99. And what I would say on this is this crossbody handle is substantial. It's not one of these flimsy, tiny little weightless chain straps. That chain on there, you can feel that it's on you, but it's not too heavy that it's going to hurt on your shoulder either. So lots of colours in this size crossbody. Now in there you're going to get your glasses, your lippy, your tissue, your credit cards, a bit of cash, and what else do you need? Your glasses, not in the box, but in our special glasses covers, you would get glasses in there as well. So let me show you all the colours. This one is stone. We also have brown shaded, so that actually would have looked very nice with the brown chevron, that swirl that I had on, if you wanted a smaller bag. Equally, so would the plain black. The black on the swirl, let me show you that, will look very, very nice indeed, because you've got your chocolate brown and then you've got your black swirl.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Dawn Evans says, what jumper would you suggest with those trousers.
With this, I've got some. I've got that covered. And then this is a lovely print as well. So all of those, there'll be pictures online. They're all $22.99. A really, really great piece for you, or a great present, or buy two, one for you and one for a present. So the chevron, and I will try and put that on with the ash later. Ash trouser. So with these trousers, there are a couple of options. We have this fab, almost like it's like an overtop. It's a poncho, but it's better than a poncho. This is This is marble cape 8112, $84.99, and it comes with a little snood as well. So we thought the colours on that, the combination, looked fantastic. Might be a little bit too much with the ruffle over the front of Felicity. But anybody that knows me knows that I'm a feather, a ruffle and a truffle, and I can never ever have too much froofy in my life. What? I said not foofy, froofy. Goodness me, you got it on the brain, you have.
I haven't. Your language today, you're in bloody Jodie language. It's like...
My own language?
Yeah.
You know I've got my own language.
Yeah.
How lush does that look? So you've got something marble, just a nice little mandarin collar there. Marble and pins, and yet you would think that they were part of the same collection. What's the matter?
Carl Brown says, oh wow, I love this. It's such a shame it's free size.
Is this one free size? Possibly. But do you know what free size means? It fits from size 8 through to size 20, I would say. Cape. They go extra small. I don't know what this one is. Look in that label.
Oh, sorry guys. This is fit extra small.
Yeah, so I think they possibly are, but they are. So they do that because the sizing is that it'll just fit everybody.
Got a question as well from Natalie Pinch. She says, how much are the trousers, please?
$45.99.
I think they were $45.99.
I think they're $45.99. I know the link's gone on already.
$45.99.
So with this, you actually get that little snood as well. So if you were doing the layering thing, you've got your trouser, you've got your Felicity, so you've got your foofy fruffle thing underneath. So when you get to the restaurant, the bar, or whatever, you're all sort of stylish and warm on the outside, and then when you get to the inside, you can be fun. In fact, that was exactly what I did in Dublin. I wore a coat and I wore a frilly blouse underneath because I wanted to be fun and dancing and whatever, and not too hot. And I was still too hot dancing. In fact, I had a vest top underneath, and I took my vest top off in the pub. I rolled it up, but I did remember to bring it home. Anyway, so that's marble, poncho cape with the little snoods included. So you've got ecru, tan, black, and then this lovely charcoal grey. Very, very nice. Now, this whole collection today is about tan, chocolate, black, the whole thing coordinates. But I just wanted to show you that did come. So for all our fuchsia or pink loving girls, that does come in that combo as well. The charcoal, ecru, fuchsia pink and black. So you just wear all black underneath that one. Any more questions?
No, we've answered them all.
We've answered them all.
And Marie Mort says, that coat though, Jodie, we all loved it.
They wanted to steal my coat. There are times when I go buy in and there's things that are just not appropriate to buy for the boutique because either I can't have the label or it's too expensive, or selfishly, sometimes I just like to have something a little bit unique that is bespoke to me. And that coat was one of them. So can we just check the sizing on this cape? If the office can just shout out, is it one size or are there two sizes in it?
No, it goes from a 10 to 18.
There we are. So it is a free size 10 to 18. Perfect. Okay, I have another jumper option. In fact, I don't want to tempt the weirdos too much. So if I go here, this is a Paramour jumper. It is one that you've seen, but you haven't seen it in this colour. And I think this colour is fabulous. a Paramour jumper. I haven't got my glasses in here, so I'm going to try 8057. 8057. I'll dress it as quickly as I can, being as the boss is here and not here. I'm going to put on small medium. This is, you all know by now that Paramour is extremely, extremely well priced. And this one is no exception. This is $39.99. So those lovely camel tones again. And even though you've got that sort of jogger style bottom, this detail is just fabulous. Colour wise, there were a couple of colours in this, but I know the stock is a little bit limited now. This colour, what do they call this?
That is taupe.
Taupe. Small, medium, medium, large. Small, medium is going to fit 8, 10, 12. Medium, large, 14, 16, possibly 18. As long as you're 18 and you're quite happy to have the shorter style jumper. So nice length there. Not one that you would put on with leggings as such. I think you need to have a little bit more of a trouser than a legging type. But gorgeous detail here. Almost nice enough for it to be an evening jumper as well as a day jumper. But I think this coordinates with this pant very, very well indeed. Would you say, Sultana?
Gok.
Say this coordinates?
Gok says yes.
Gok says yes. Right, where shall I go next? In fact, I think I'm going to put this coat on. So this is a Rino Pelle coat. Everybody loves Rino. You know that we've been in stocks for a very, very long time. There are a few brands that have been on my journey with me. One of them is Naya, and the second one is Rino. Third one is Carla. And people that are linked to those brands have also become my friends in the industry as well, because I've been a loyal customer with them for so long. So Rino and Pelle, $149.99. Such a beautiful weight to this. We don't buy a lot of it, as in quantity. We buy the styles, but don't necessarily buy a huge amount because we want you to have something individual. So this is an ecru and almost like a camel check, hounds check, and hounds, dog tooth, and then a little bit of a leopard print here. So it's really, really quite unusual. You've got your double fronted pocket, and as always, I love a double zip, just to give you that little bit of walkway. Very, very nice coat indeed. Now, there's other things that this looks fabulous with, and I'm going to try and put as much on as possible. K Design, this little beauty arrived this week. Their tunic style fluffy dress that you could wear with tights and boots. I'm possibly going to try this on as well. I'm going to try and get as much on as possible. I just wanted to show you, I'm trying to show you all the different combos as we go. So who would even think of putting dog tooth, houndstooth, small check, a bit of leopard over a leopard dress? But wow, I think that looks amazing together. Let me know what you think. K Design have also delivered, we've also delivered two beautiful jumpers this week. I need to be careful. So this is B841, comes in two colours. This is a real chunky, it reminds me almost, if I said like a fisherman chunky jumper, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Paul, if I say that?
I think so.
I don't think that was on. This is gorge. So again, so if you love the trousers, but all that frilly and fluffy is too much for you, then this might be the look. K Design have dipped into sort of more casual pieces. So not a huge amount of dresses this season, and the dresses that we have had have flown out. And then we've got these more casual pieces. So we've got the leopard sort of tunicky dress from them. And then we've got these gorgeous chunky jumpers. I'm sure others will know what I mean when I say that sort of fisherman chunky style. I'd probably do a little cuff on that one to make the sleeves a little bit shorter. Lovely funnel neck. This is all poppers, not buttons, so very, very easy to get on. And then you've got this lovely stylish pocket on the arm. I can hear a few people crying, going, oh my God, I would get red wine and gravy down the front of that in an instant. We've got you covered. It comes in black as well. So if you're not an ecru cream girl, then you can do black on black. Those lovely popper detail picking up then the taupe panels on the side. How is that? Is that good, Paul?
Yeah. Janie Mack says, love the black shoulder bag. Arrived within 2 days of ordering. Thank you, Queen B.
Which shoulder bag? Oh, that
Black-
must have been the
black
Sasha,
shoulder
I'm
bag.
thinking.
Right.
Haven't bought Sasha in today. Sasha has been decimated. It's our crossbody, $29.99. Wear anywhere, go anywhere, and I've got 8 colours bag. It will feature again, but the colours are starting to go down in stock. And nice to hear that you had a quick delivery.
We can put the link on for the Sasha anyway if you'd like us to.
Right.
The Dawn Evans says, you are only showing black in this jumper online. Please will you
one?
save me the taupe in small medium?
Which one? This one?
8057. I put the link for the tour in.
So we put the link in for the taupe on the 8057.
Okay, who's that? Dawn?
Dawn Evans.
Dawn Evans. If you just go back to the links, we're putting them on as quickly as possible. So the black is in one link, and then the taupe is in another link. We can't save it because we're here, and things will be selling online as quickly as we're displaying them. So if you can quickly just find was it 8057
Yeah,
taupe
put the
link,
in,
bump,
yeah.
and then you'll be able to grab that for yourself. Okay, where shall I go now? I think I'm going to try and put on a skinny trouser, and then possibly I can switch then to this ash trouser as well. So let me do this and let me do this. I'm going to put on the reversible jean. Does that? It'd be good if Dawn Evans lets us know that all is okay.
Yeah, okie dokie. And they've gone quiet now.
They've gone quiet, yeah, because they love the show and they love the intensity of. But I do love them chatting. It's great that they've chatted a lot today.
Yeah.
And I think great that so many Dublin girls were on, and so many girls also saying that they want to come.
Yeah.
I'll let you into a secret that will no longer be a secret if I tell you this. I was actually chatting to Bonnie while we were in Dublin because I had some parcels going out to her, and I said, "Oh, Paul's at home. He will be able to help you. What's going on? He will be able to help you. I'm in Dublin." So she said, "Oh my God, I love Dublin." And then when I spoke to her this week, I said, "You're coming with us next time." She said, "Yes, I will." I'm sure she won't. She's a very, very busy lady, and she's gone back on tour again very, very quick, very, very soon. But I did think that was quite funny that Bonnie Tyler would like to come on tour with the Queen Bee girls. Anyway,
So Dawn has just confirmed. She said yes, thank you. Perfect.
Phew, we don't like people missing out on things. So shall I start at the top? This is the Henver. That just needs a little bit of steam up this, where it's been sort of resting on another piece of clothing. So this is the Henver blouse that I showed you last week. A firm favourite of ours, ruchy body, hides lots of lumps and bumps, a little bit of a ruchy arm there that creates that lovely puff shoulder. Henver, and this is called Ancient Scroll, the colour. We also have black, we also have white. Now, this jean is amazing. It is reversible. So you can see it's a skinny, straight leg. It's an ankle grazer. I've got a tape measure if somebody wants me to measure the inside leg. It is fully reversible. So I've got the tan on my legs, and in my hands I am showing you what the inside is. So you've got leopard, tan, reversible. You have 2 pairs of jeans in one, 721T, and it's chocolate. Ignore that there. It's chocolate, $79.99, true to size. and good on size. They're quite generous. Don't think because they're skinny that you have to size up. I haven't got a belt on here, and I would need to put a belt on there. I've got the size 12 on. I think 12 is actually sold out already. But we have 8 through to 18 apart from the 12. Now, I'm going to show you this gorgeous little Malissa J, handy, throw on, look glamorous, warm, comfortable, practical, unless it's torrential rain. And why would anybody want to go out in torrential rain anyway? Little Malissa J, little bomber. So you've got that beautiful chevron detail, front pocket, 3/4 sleeve, comes in the 2 colours. So you've got it in the stone and you've got it in, I'm assuming it's chocolate, but the office team will put that on. Let me show you then with that little crossbody. This is $79.99 and I think looks $1 million. It looks way more than $79.99. There's your little crossbody. Good to go when you're not a person that wants a big heavy coat but just wants something a little bit warm and snutchy when you're bombing in and out of the car or wherever you're going. Lovely colour combination here with the tan, but I think equally you can put this with black, equally you can put it with stone. And this is why I'm saying this rail today, there are no rules, it's your rules, it's your style, it's your choice. Pull.
Alison Channing says, are the jeans really stretchy?
So this is on me. This is how stretchy they are. So I would say yes, they are stretchy. They are going to be an ankle grazer on Alison.
And also the length.
Yeah, so they do grow in length as with size. So inside leg, I would say 28 inside leg. Yeah, 28 and a half, there or thereabouts. As we go up a size, you might get 1/4 inch, a little bit extra length. But as you can see, they are on a full length on me. But you could do this. I would turn. Let's get that leopard showing at the bottom. Then you've got a proper little ankle grazer, and then you could combine it with that trainer.
Combinate.
Combinate. I love my language, don't you? Combinate. I've told you before I'm dyslexic, so I've got my own language. That's my excuse anyway.
What code are the trainers?
Anyway, this combinate here.
Is that what they called?
The
Steffi.
Steffi. Cheap. How much are these? $39.99?
$39.99.
$39.99. They come with all the quality and comfort that Heavenly Feet are known for. They're not narrow. They don't have the zip, but they are easy to get on. Beautiful. There's a couple of colour combinations, but I love this black paint with the leopard, certainly with the look that we're doing here today. So let me put on, hope that helps with the trouser anyway, about a 28, 29 inch inside leg, and they are stretchy. I can sit down and sit on a plane in those quite easily. I just do need a belt with that. So let me show you. With the stone. So if you love the idea, but just felt that chocolate was a little bit dark for you, or you've got ash 30 and you want to create that all winter from hair, look, matching hair. In fact, I think this jacket has been modelled on my hair. Look, it's the same stripe. Do you think?
You just need to get real.
I think it is. Anyway, I love winter white. I think the hair matches the chevron, stone little bomber. This would be a million times my choice out of this rain today, because it's all white. And I don't worry if I get something on it. I wash it or soak it. A little tip: cold water, hot water cements the stain in. If you get something on it, salt, original fairy liquid, cold water, soak, most things come out. There we go. So that's the bomber.
Is the jacket free size? Carol Brown wants to know.
It is free size, yeah, and I would say it's going to go from about, well, free. It's going to work for everybody. I think in the petite girls, it's going to look really nice because you've got a little bit more material, and I know that it fits up to a size 18. And there you are with your little crossbody, $22.99. Again, you've got your colour that works with that one. Now, I'm just going to show you, what else am I going to show you? Now, maybe there's some pieces that you've already bought. You know, I like you to be able to use. So this we've shown you. So I put this on this rail because this is going to work with all of these options as well. It's going to work with the stone. It's going to work with the tan trouser. It's going to work with the black trouser that's already got in the changing room. And it is also going to work with Ash 30 as well. I showed you that last week over a sweatshirt. So again, it just shows you that you can do these roughly fancy pieces with casual pieces with ease.
And what is this? You went, this works.
This is cream. Oh, this is one of those names from the Netherlands. This is VENEA JOA blouse. Vina Joa blouse. There we are, you work it out. This one I know, Henva, this is easy to say. Couple of other...
It's a Venia Joa.
Venia Joa, that's what I said. Couple of other options with these with the rail, with the whole ensemble. A puller, so if you like a puller, straight leg, and I know some of you girls do, you're not into these sort of wide leg, although I am convincing my mum that wide leg, she looks fantastic in them. She came in the boutique yesterday and she looked super stylish. As she's got older, her legs have got skinnier, and she just looks fabulous in a wide leg trouser. But if wide leg trousers are not for you, or they don't suit you, then this is a very nice, look at the stretch on this. Mega, mega, mega comfortable. You've almost got this sort of Art Deco geo print on this. You've got taupe, you've got charcoal, you've got black in there. 302 CT, $45.99. Again, that is going to work with probably every single piece that I've pulled on this wardrobe, that I've pulled on this rail today. It works with it all. Don't worry about mixing. If they're small patterns, don't worry about mixing pattern with pattern. That works as well. Rino, beautiful stretch gold jean. These are definitely oversized, good on size. If I get the opportunity in a moment to put that on. This is Jaka, Jaka, $79.99, and this is a size 10. I'm currently about a size 12 in the trouser at the moment, so I would definitely size down in that one. Again, all your pieces work with that. You will turn heads in the street. Now, shall I put on, I don't know, I'm going to kind of put that dress on, because I haven't actually seen that on yet. So I think it would be quite good to show the sizing. Literally arrived in the boutique, I think either late Thursday or early yesterday morning. We sort of lose track.
So Carol Brown has said that I think me and Denise will have to visit next week on our return from Tenerife,
Definitely.
even though we were there before we came out.
Well, I think we need to have you on a standing order once a month. And for the girls listening, Carol and Denise, actually over the bridge, they visit us from Bristol, and I know for sure that they always enjoy a very, very warm welcome and think that the journey is worth it to come to us, because again, the choices of independent boutiques across the country are quite far and few between. Now, let's have
They also shop online as well.
They do shop online, yes, because you know I do say that We give it as much detail as we possibly can in advising you sizes, etc. So, I'm not saying you would wear this with bare legs, certainly as the temperatures are starting to plummet, but how lovely is that? At the moment, I actually would wear this with bare legs, with an ankle boot. That so the lengthwise, so if you're one of our shorter ladies, this is a great length. If you're one of our taller ladies, how fabulous would this look over? You could put it over the gold Rino trouser. You could put it over the ash wide leg trouser. That would look very nice as well. I might pop those on underneath just to show you that you can layer different pieces. And let me just put on, because you know I was saying about print and print, don't be afraid to mix. I actually think that that looks like it's come from the same designer. I think it looks like it's part of the same collection, even though you've got two completely different prints, two completely different labels. I think that looks just super, super stylish together. You've got Rino and Pelle, and you've got Kate Design, two gorgeous brands that we are blessed to stock. Let me put the trouser. What's the matter?
No, nothing. Carol Brown has just responded.
About those sound in order.
She said the journey is definitely worth a visit, even though we're broke after visiting. And we have to bring our husband's credit cards.
Well, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
Michaela McCartney says, totally agree, and coming over in a couple of weeks with some girlfriends.
Oh, be good to see you. Look at that. Look, I've transformed that as a look. And this is why I'm saying, don't listen to me completely. You know, what I would wear, the ruffle and the truffle and the froofy and the whatever, might not be your look, but I'm trying to show you that there is so many looks that can be created from this rail. So I've now got that tunic dress, the ash 30 trouser, the Rino and Pelle coat. How stylish does that look? Absolutely gorgeous. If we've already sold out the Rino and Pelle coat, or it's not quite big enough for you, so I'm not quite sure what sizes we've got on that. Or you might think, oh my God, I'm way too hot even just looking at her, let alone wearing it. Let's throw that gilet on. Get the arms out. That looks gorgeous as well. Now this is when I put Paul in a spin. The hat, I've got plain black, I've got the chevron cream, and I've got the swirl. So if you are a cold morsel, or after Christmas, he's now rolling on the floor with laughter. So you've got the headwear to match as well. Beautiful. Or if you think, do you know what, I like a little bit of that chevron, but I don't like the gilet. Look at all that fleecy faux suede inside as well. So if you don't like that, and you don't like that, but you fancy a little bit of fluff, I can cover you off with just a scarf. Or you might think, oh actually, I like that, but I don't like the neckline. So Melissa has created beautiful, we always love these, because if your neck is warm, you are warm. I won't put the hat on again because that will send you into a...
It will, but the hat code is GC20708.
And the scarf collar is $16.99. What amazing Christmas presents. I'm sort of leaking Wicked Wednesday out here, aren't I? This is GC20712, $16.99. And then just to finish it off, we could go like that. And how stylish, amazing, gorgeous does that look? I would wear all of this that I've got on, 100%. This is me.
Jenny Smith says, does the Rino coat come in a different colour? She loves the style.
No, just that colour. But if you go onto our website and click the brand Rino, you will see some other style coats. There's shorter ones in different colours. And the other coat, if you click onto Paramour, There is a very, very nice sort of knitted coat in there as well, but not many left, as well as this one here. So just sometimes I can only show so much here on a Saturday. If you click onto the brands as well, you'll see some great imagery. Yes, this is in other colours, in case somebody is asking or wondering. We've got black, amazing, beautiful present that is. How grateful would you be if you had that on Christmas morning? $16.99, $22.99, either together, beautiful, or if you don't like them that much, $16.99. If you like them a little bit more, $22.99. If you like those scarves but don't like the gold band, then we have another option. We have this one, or you might think it's a little bit too short, because it is quite neat, that one. It's a collar, whereas this one is a little bit more of a scarf, a little bit longer, a little bit more cutchy. So this one we've got in the stone chevron, and we have in the swirl as well. And this one is, oh God, I'm going like Clarence, the cross-eyed lion, that close. GC 20532, and the price all of $22.99. So all the Melissa accessories are $16.99, $22.99. The bigger bag was a little bit more. I think that was 40 something. Can't remember what the hats were, 20 something, I'm sure. And I'll just show you this bag as well. So this one is a little like this. You've got your gold, you've got your gold chain that you can take off, but it also makes it that it's a crossbody. I am actually going to show you that on one last, no, I've got two last outer pieces actually before the big reveal, not the big reveal, but a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of a twist, a new product for us. So lastly, but certainly not least, no, not lastly actually, the coat. So yes, if you love the swirl, but you're not into short or into gilet, and you really, really want something a little bit warmer, you have the coat. So you've got the toggles here that will bring the coat right in. So you're going to create shape, you're going to create a waistline. You've got a hook and eye there in the middle. Let me just find the other part of it. Doing this in a rush. I don't always dress myself super well, but I'd like to give you a bit of an idea. So you can see there, I've created that waistline. There's a lot more mileage to bring that in smaller. So this is free size, but because you've got that drawstring, it is going to bring the sizing in. So what you've got here is swirl, and you've got black. So you've got the black faux fur collar and cuff, and then the body of the coat is all in swirl. So all those options are there for you. You've got the hat in swirl and black. You've got the crossbody bags. You've got plain black if you just want to coordinate with this fur here. And then this little bag here is fabulous. You've got the gold crossbody chain, and then you've got the chevron. It is all black. You've got that chevron look on that little bag there. Can't find the label on that. Yes, I can. That one is GC 21344, $35.99. So some really, really well-priced accessories that go with all of these combinations. So as you can see, I could keep doing various combinations here. I could go all day changing, swapping, and putting different things with different things. I hope it's given you some good ideas, even not just with this, but with your own wardrobe. Be adventurous, and just try it out. Paul, I can tell you've got something to say.
Carol Brown says Melissa J fur jacket is stone or cream? Stone.
This one, stone.
Yeah.
Stone, and this one is brown. Stone and brown. Brown, stone.
Thank you.
Stone, I think, and this will be swirl. But there should be pictures on them, so if you're unsure, just click on the picture, and then that should give you the confidence that it is the right thing that you're ordering.
And Natalie Pinch says she loves that dress.
This is beautiful.
And Janice Rosser says, all fabulous on you. Cream is your colour.
It is, definitely. It's always been cream. And talking of cream, I am just going to show you one little coat. Now, this is Argido. Argido, they're not necessarily known for their outerwear. They're known for their whole collection. Stylish, Spanish, smart, casual. That was all a bit of a tongue twister there, wasn't it? Smart, Spanish, stylish collection. But they do always have like a little Parker style puffer coat in their collection. This is this year's offering, and off the top of my head, because I ordered this in January, this is the only coat from them, and this is 49131 Argido, £179. This came in yesterday. It was straight out of the box, straight priced and straight on me to try on. Why? Because it was cream.
You forgot straight in my wardrobe.
Not yet. I have let the girls, as in the girls,
Yeah.
because I have had quite a few coats, new coats already this year, and I have got a whole wardrobe full of coats. So again, it might not go with what I've got on here, but those combinations, look how lovely it looks with over black. So you could do the black trousers, the black legging, whatever you've got. Again, there are no rules. You've got the geo trousers, going to look nice with that. You bring in a gold trouser, it's going to look nice with that, and any of the tops, etc., that I've put together. So what have you got? You've got a shiny puffer in winter white. You've got suedette up here. You've got your zip and popper fastening. So for, yeah, hang on. It's telling me what to do now. How dare you? So if you want to just bomb quickly, like because it's raining when you get to the supermarket, you can just do those poppers up really quickly and then do this. But if you need to be a little bit more protected, you've got your zip as you were going for a walk. So you zip up and then you would pop up as well. Double zip on that one, so you've got your walking weight and you've got your great big deep pocket, faux suede and faux fur, and it is washable. It is washable. I would actually, if that was me, I'd probably just wash the collar, not necessarily wash the whole thing. What Paul was saying is very, very nice on the arm. A lot of the big designers do these sort of arm badges. This is Argido's own badge with the AG. Gives a little bit of a designer reflect and twist. Right, I am now going to change.
Before you do, Julie Ranger says, can you try the brown gilet on with, but then the message has stopped, so.
The which?
The brown gilet. I'm assuming she means.
This one. I have had this on earlier, maybe Ju came on a little bit later. Julie's another girl from across the bridge. We have a lot of girls from across the bridge. And that is the brown swill. I think that is what Julie's asking me to do. You'll love these, Ju.
She'll tell us if it's not.
If it's not, she'll let us know. Okay, I am getting changed into something unexpected, but I absolutely love, 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 love. Off the scale, love. Now, there's things that I'm passionate about. There's things that I like to have good pieces of in my wardrobe and in my life. Clothes, which is why I have a boutique. I'm passionate about jewellery. I love a handbag. And what I'm going to put on next is something that is super, super. I have an abundance of them and I have to make sure that they fit right, they feel amazing. And I'm super pleased that one of our designers has decided to do this. Anybody guess what it is so far? Any guesses?
You'll have to write in the comments. They'll have to write in the comments.
Can you write in the comments and let me know what you think I'm coming out in that I am very, very passionate about. I wear a lot of them. In lockdown, you saw a variety of me in them. And quite often, you'll see me do videos in them. Any guesses? Any guesses, Paul?
No, nothing coming through yet.
So, one of our designers has done the most amazing pyjamas. Now, I love lovely clothes, but when I get home, I love being in fabulous pyjamas. And I've learned over the years, there's no good buying cheap pyjamas because they don't fit right, the fabric is awful, they're too short in the crotch, so when you're cutching up and you're trying to be comfortable, they don't work. And a massive thing for me, in fact, I had a big debate. Do you remember when I had a debate with all of those models, and I said a pyjama has got to have a pocket, and half of them were like, oh my god, yes, your pyjamas have got to have a pocket, and half of them were like, oh my god, that's just too weird. So it'd be interesting to know what you think. Are you a pyjama girl, and are you a pocket or a no pocket? Definitely a pocket for me.
There's also quite a few people that have guessed it was pyjamas.
Guessed it was pyjamas because
Yeah.
you quite often see me in pyjamas. As soon as I get home, or the minute that I can, I get out of my clothes and I'm in a pair of pyjamas. Absolutely love it. I'm in a size 12. Pyjamas are quite, it's up to you really in terms of how big you want them. So I wouldn't be adverse to sizing up in this because I do like there to be room, although these fit me perfectly. This is almost like a little double cuff. The style on these is just gorgeous. The price for a quality pyjama, and I am an expert on this, have had a number of pairs of Victoria's Secrets, and they are pricey, but they, in my opinion, have been worth every penny, because I've got pyjamas that I think I bought back in the 2000, and it's on the back of them, 2018 or 19, and I still wear them now, and I think those pyjamas were £75. These are £59.99. They're not small, medium, large, etc. They are sized through from 8 through to 18. £59.99. They even come, so if you're, and wherever I go, even when I go to Dubai, I always take pyjamas with me, because when I'm waltzing around the room or the apartment, I put pyjamas on. They even come with a little satin PJ bag. What's the matter?
Nothing. I didn't realise they came
One of
with
the
that.
first things that I pack
Yeah,
when I'm packing is I pack a pair of pyjamas.
Yeah.
Good length on them as well.
Yeah.
So not too
Marie
long.
Mort wants to know what size you're wearing.
This is a 12. Let me show you. So that is the waistline. I am a 12 at the moment. There is room there. Leg, that's the leg. The arm is long, but because they've done that little cuff on there, you can just turn that back and it is still as stylish. There's two prints. I will go and put this on as well. Do you know what? I'm so torn of which one I prefer. I probably will have a pair of each of these because pyjamas are such a big part of my wardrobe.
Yeah.
I didn't mention they're actually made by Hope and Ivy. So Hope and Ivy, and well done to them. I'm just so chuffed that we have a quality, beautiful fit, lovely fabric, lovely designs, pyjamas in the shop this year. Now, I've already spoken to the UK agent for Hope and Ivy, and I wouldn't delay in ordering these if you love pyjamas or you want pyjamas for a gift for somebody, because I can't guarantee how long her stock is going to last. So this weekend we've agreed with her that any order that comes through will be fulfilled next week. After that, she cannot guarantee how much stock that she's going to have. So this probably jumps into the Christmas thing a little bit early, but I'm not even thinking about Christmas. I'm thinking about me, and I'm thinking about you, and about being fabulous in your PJs this season. So that's the leopard with the red. Actually, they've got names, haven't they? So
Yeah, they have.
This one is Cindy.
One is Cindy and one is Suzanne.
Cindy and
Leopard
Suzanne.
print is
So
Suzanne.
what's
Leopard print is Suzanne.
This is Suzanne. Suzanne.
And the zebra print is Cindy.
Okay, I'm going to change. Let me know if there's any more questions.
There's no more questions, but a couple of people have said love the PJs, and quite a few people have said pocket.
Yes, definitely. Pocket.
And Jackie Rattenbury says love the PJs. And Carol Brown can't find the white coat online, but we've put the link on for her.
Okay. Carol, have we tagged Carol in it? Or can we private message Carol?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, okay. I bet they're on a sunbed watching this live with an entourage of people around them, if I know them.
And then no other comments.
No other comments.
No.
Oh look, this is gorgeous one, isn't it?
I was expecting a comment from Ree.
She's probably not there. She's probably hungover.
She plagued us last night, didn't she? To know.
Yes. I wouldn't tell anybody.
No.
There were people that knew that I was going to do. Not many people knew that I was going to do a little bit of a twist. Oh no, we did say, didn't we, on our email? So there was a twist going out, but we didn't tell anybody. And then I tempted you this morning in bed in my pajamas that there was going to be something going on, but I didn't tell anybody. So again, this is Suzanne. Yeah, I got that right.
That one is Suzanne, isn't it, the zebra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Suzanne. I like that as well because that's really, really funky. This one, yeah, you've got exactly the same. You've got that cuff with a little bit of slit. So if that arm is too long for you, you can just double cuff that back. That creates that little bit of slit in there. You've got your pocket. You've got your good to go bag. Length, not too short, but not too long for me. If I go down the stairs in these, I'm not going to be tripping over in them. You've got your elastic back, and then you've got your flat front that makes them a little bit stylish. But quite often, if when I wear my pajamas in bed, quite often I don't do the tie up because if my tummy sort of expands in night or I'm turning over, I don't want to feel too tight on the waistline. But what's happening here, because that lovely flat front and that elastic back, they're staying up well, but they're not cutting in. So they're not gonna fall down in the bed. They're sitting very nicely. But then if I was bombing around the house or I was mooching or watching TV, I probably would just have that tie done up. And in, not that I'm counting, 2 weeks and 6 days, I'm going to see my princess. I haven't seen her, celebrated my birthday with her for 4 years since she moved to Dubai. I am celebrating it with her this year. One of these, if not 2 of these, will be in my case.
Probably 2.
I've got lots of luggage to take, so it's fine. Anyway, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about your pyjamas. For goodness sake, don't rely on your hubbies to buy them for you for Christmas. If you want them for Christmas, buy them now yourself. Send them off to the elves and get the elves to send them to your hubby. I think that's potentially the only way you're going to get these for Christmas. As I said, we have unless it goes absolutely crazy, we are going to be able to fulfill any pyjama orders from size 8 through to size 16 definitely. 18, she hasn't got quite so much stock, so I would just get on it as quickly as you can.
So Carl Brown has now informed us that she's watching on her sunbed in the sunshine.
I knew she would be.
Marie Moore.
They're in the QueenBLadies Princess.
Right, okay.
Let us know.
Marie Moore says, oh, I love both PJs. Carol Brown says, I need these Suzanne PJs. And Janelle McTaylor says, good morning.
Good morning. These were all, gosh, there's another one from the gang of wine drinking last night.
Yeah. And that is it.
That's it. Well, what's the time? Oh, goodness me.
I
We've
know.
done quite a bit of the show. An hour.
You didn't have an appointment, did you, at 10?
I hope not. Because if I did have an appointment, I'm definitely sacked. There are appointments, but we have got two wedding stylists and then me, 2 girls in casual, We'd love to see you today. We'd love to see your comments online. We hopefully the 29th of October, you've got Wicked Wednesday, which is a Christmas themed, not Halloween, although we will dust off our witches' caps. I've given you a little tiny little bit of a taster of what is going to be around for Christmas gifting in the boutique. Christmas shopping event. So if you did think, I missed the last event, I should have gone to Dublin, the Christmas shopping event on Wednesday the 26th of November will give you a good feel for, I don't know, it's almost like friends and family of Queen B. It's a great event. If you can't come, know you can't come already, but want to contribute to Face Up Cymru, then certainly you can drop in a raffle prize. There will be raffle tickets available online nearer the time as well. Just a little bit too soon to release those just yet. And I would like to be able to tell you what raffle prizes there's going to be.
And Julie Ranger says, see you soon.
Oh, and bring that sister with you. Gosh, I haven't seen her for ages. Anyway, enjoy, happy shopping. If you're going to be in the boutique today, I will hopefully see you later. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.